Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. It snowed last night, and there's ice on the top of the snow because it rained. And now it is as warm as it's going to be for a couple days. It is 33 degrees, and now the polar vortex is coming in, and temperatures are dropping fast. So it's going to be like 1 degree today. Good morning. It's actually like lunchtime now. I just kind of got lost down a hole. Still finishing cleaning up my office so I can get that dresser in here today. It's got to come in today. I got to mix the paint and a lot of work ahead of me. But nice. My husband gave me these for Christmas, a set of 4. Nothing says Merry Christmas like clean up your crap. That was wonderful. But now I have a place to put my Christmas crafting stuff. And that's exactly what's going in this tub, is all the Christmas crafting stuff. Because I have way too much of it. It may actually fill this and then some. Because it's already almost full. I went a little overboard on the Christmas crafting, didn't I? It fit. Not to be mean, but it does say unbreakable bin. And all I could think was, challenge accepted. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but I've never found an unbreakable bin yet. I don't treat my bins with the utmost respect. They get tossed around and thrown around, and they take some abuse. So for you to put unbreakable on a bin that you're going to market to me, you better be fiercely faithful. You know what I mean? It's like, you got to really believe that you are unbreakable, because I will put it to the test. I do not believe it. Not for 1 second. Now I gotta figure out where to put the bin. Probably put it on the top shelf if I move those things. Yeah. It fit. I know I gotta clean all that up there so I have more space, but yeah, I got it up there. There's the mid-century dresser. That's my next project. This is for a client who's got a grandbaby on the way, and this is going to be his. This was her son's and her husband's, so it's a wonderful mid-century piece, but it's been handed down from boy to boy to boy, and it has had a lot of love in those hand-me-down situations. So there is some repairs that need to be done. You can see I've already started filling. There's some fill up on the top. So once all that gets filled, she tried to strip it, but you can see she got these 4 drawers done, and that was it. What is on here is a faux paint finish. Her mother-in-law painted it, and it's an orange base with, it's brown paint, but I want to say there's a stain over the top of it because the orange has sort of got a, I don't know if it was like a tinted clear or what, but let me show you. I'm going to get you closer. So you can see up close, it at a distance looks like wood, but up close it has that, you know, trying too hard faux finish look. But it was a nice wood piece, solid wood under there, nice dovetail joints. I mean, it's a good piece. We're going to have to deal with these. I'm going to probably do that in a brushed nickel to go with the gray. They want an elephant theme in the baby's room, and this is going to be elephant gray. I have that piece over there that shows me the color that they want. That's my sample. So either I'm going to mix it or I'm going to take it in and mix it, but that's it. That's the next project. Shouldn't take too long, knock on wood. but you can see it's got the indented base. So that's why I want to lift it up on these stools and get it off the ground, and then I can work on it. But right now I'm going to leave it on its side because there's a big repair up here on the top that I filled that I'm going to need to sand flat. So this is going to stay on its side for the time being. It might stay on its side for the time it takes to paint the drawers. We're going to leave the drawers inside this nice turquoise color. The dovetail joints will be reinforced. And then she said one of these was loose, the gliders. They're all wood. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I love that. Wood can be fixed, y'all. So we are going to reinforce the gliders. I didn't see which one was supposed to be loose. I mean, they all seemed pretty steady to me. But I will go ahead and hit it with tight chair anyway. Just because, you know, you don't want it to get in there and then whatever was loose starts coming apart. You know, they don't want to have a brand new baby and then, I don't know, that doesn't feel loose either, but that looks like it should be the one. Yeah, that might be a little loose. But even so, we're going to reinforce the joints. We're going to reinforce the slides and then just give her a new look. Make it pretty again. Oh, it's my client, so I've got to paint it, but the wood, you guys, it's so pretty. It's that gorgeous blonde wood. Oh, this would be so pretty stripped down. You should see the edges are perfectly mitered, and so it's got like this band around it, and then the centerpiece. Oh, so pretty. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not mine. The burden of decision has been removed from me, so it is going to be gray. It's going to be this gray. It's so pretty. Yeah, mid-century furniture just has a really great style to it. Simple, clean lines, beautifully made. Beautifully made. Wood can be fixed, guys. So I know that there's a lot of things that people are like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't, it's so broken down. It can be fixed. If it's wood, it can be fixed. Laminate, particle board, just toss it. But I'm going to get the drawers out. I got to sand. So inside, you can see it's got like angled places here where your hand goes in. So this is all angled down, and you can see it's got chips on it. Maybe you can't or not. You can see it's got chips all up in where people's hands would go. So I want to make sure that this is not going to grab anybody or leave a sliver. Just make sure it's all sanded down. So I got to get all the drawers out, and then I'm going to have to flip it to the other side because there's a whole nother side I haven't even done anything to yet. So that side hasn't been filled or anything because it's been laying on this side ever since I brought it in. But I figured I could get started because the biggest damage was on this side. That's why I had this end up, and there was a lot of fill up there, which you guys haven't seen. But that is fixed now. So I'm going to get these sanded. So I'll have to take the drawers out. I'm going to take the drawers out, get those sanded. And then I'm going to hit the whole thing with 120 grit. So what I've got on there now is a 60 grit to break through the finish and smooth out deep holes. So that's like, it's a shaping kind of, if you need to reshape something or take a piece off, higher grit or lower grit, higher, it's a higher grit, but the lower number, higher grit, takes that off. So I'm going to need to, like you can see here, this is a pretty deep one that I don't want anybody to like rub their hand on and get caught or scrape their knuckles. Not that that's happened to me all the freaking time. So I'm going to get that taken down and then take the 120, which is the like a finishing sand, makes it smooth again. So right now it's very rough from what I just did. There's a texture on it now. I want to get that smoothed out, but I have completely taken off any danger points on the edge of these drawers. Just now I'm going to get that inside piece. I found the slide that's broken. It literally just came off with the back. Look at that. So I'm glad I put the drawers in, because otherwise I wouldn't have noticed that. I would not have noticed that because the drawer was together when I put it in. But we're going to get that clamped up, fixed up, get this fixed. Now I see what the problem is. She said one of them was loose. The whole back came off. That's not loose. That's broken. This is broken. So this is going to have to be... Actually, we're going to pull the whole thing out. The dovetail here and re-glued and repaired. This is more than just loose. This is done broken. Done busted it up. But we're gonna, oh, look at those dovetails. They're rounded. Very nice. Very nice piece. But see, that can be fixed. All this can be fixed. You know, it might seem intimidating, but this is just glue and clamps. It's not that big of a deal. Better to get it done while you're painting and staining so that you can sand down and repair and nobody will see it. You know what I mean? All right, we'll get that all re-glued. Oh my goodness, somebody tried to repair it. No. Okay, we're gonna fix that right. You see the little nails in there? Okay. Okay, that's okay, little buddy. Oh, yeah, see. We're going to fix that right. So we're going to get that glued in. Huh. No, that's not going to work for me. Done sanding till I get this fixed. Where'd the hammer go? It's like upholstery tacks in here. Let's get those out. Okay. Needs glue and a clamp. Got my big clamp. So I got this at Harbor Freight really cheap. But it does the trick when I'm trying to glue entire drawers or chairs back together. So glad I bought this. I think it was like 12 bucks. But I've glued many seats back together thanks to this. Got my glue bot up there. I'm going to run a bead of glue. So where this goes in, we're going to get that hole glued up really good. I'm going to run a bead of glue along this whole thing so it doesn't come loose again. And because it looks like the only place they glued it was here where the stays are, the little stops are. All right. See if I can do this where you can see it. Okay, so here's the hole. See that hole? I'm going to put the glue in there. I'm going to fill that with wood glue. Make sure I get it. On the sides, now I have the non-foaming Gorilla Glue. So if you guys are wondering what kind of glue I use, I like the non-foaming kind. I'm going to bead on here all the way down, re-glue those spots there. Because the foaming kind, I clean things off with my fingers, and we don't like that. All right, let's put that on there. Here's the back. Okay, so we're going to get a bead of glue in here and along all of these edges. Put it in here, actually. Oh, you know what? That's what this is for, dummy. Just stop fighting with it. Get on your way. Drawer is in the slot. Okay. Get my clamp on here. Okay. I will put a couple nails in there as soon as this is all handled. This little dovetail here just wasn't cut correctly. Let's see. Did get a little extra space in there. I'm gonna fill it with some glue. Just be on the safe side. So now that has to dry. See, use my finger to clean off the excess. This is why I don't buy the stuff that's so dangerous. I don't buy it at all. The stuff that I can't clean off with my thumb, like my finger or my thumb, because it's I like that foaming stuff. First of all, I use too much, and then, you know, it hits the water and then it starts to expand, which is awesome. And then in some cases, it's not awesome. I still got to deal with this situation, but glad that broke when it did, because then I don't have to guess as to which one is having an issue. And this drawer will need to be finished fixing, but right now I screwed it in. Should be good to go. It should be another 70 years before anybody needs to do anything with it. Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.